We're live.
Okay, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. I am, again, continuing the series of speaking with presenting to you our dynamic speakers that are going to be at the Signature CEO Conference. I am overjoyed at the lineup that we have, the talent, the expertise that they are going to be able to share with us. So today, not too far down the road in the Virginia Beach area, we have Miss Maya Holihan. She is going to be at the Signature CEO Conference this year. And I'm just going to read a little bit about Miss Maya. So she has been in the fashion industry for over 20 years. Her career in the bridal industry began with Vera Wang at one of her flagship stores in New York City. Then in 2003, Maya moved to the Hampton Roads area and purchased Tiffany's Bridal in the Norfolk area in 2004. After a few years of making it her own, she changed it to Maya Couture in 2007. Several years later, as her 10th year in business, she expanded the company with the opening of a second location in Suffolk, Virginia, called Maya Couture on Main. Then it didn't stop there. She opened up Pure English Couture Bridal and Silk Bridal. Then there's Privee of Ghent, the bridal dish of House of Maya, and the list just goes on and on and on. She has been known in her community for her spirit. Maya supports organizations such as Brides Across America, Fairy Godmothers of Virginia, the YMCA of Southampton Roads, Susan G. Komen, and she's also launched Maya Loves fundraising campaign. And she also sits on the board of directors for Retail Alliance of YMCA Southampton Roads. In 2015, she won the Entrepreneur of the Year Award from ACHI magazine and was recognized as one of the Inside Business top 15 women in business. Maya and her company were profiled as the retail standout in the industry publication Bows Magazine 2015 market issue. She has been featured as Entrepreneur of the Week, been on upcoming segments of TV shows such as Hampton Roads Business Weekly, and has been featured in Distinction Magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you Miss Maya Holihan with her, oh my gosh, her extensive resume. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, Miss Maya, with your extensive resume, tell us a little bit more about the Maya Couture brand.
Sure.
That you can give a better presentation than what I did.
Sure. When I started the company in 2004, the store that I purchased was all inclusive. So our philosophy has always been make it convenient for the client, have it be a one-stop shop so that we can really help the client from the beginning of their planning process until they walk down the aisle. And we've just continued with that evolution with the purchase of the stores that I made last year. And then the addition of a planning company, we really can be with the couple in every stage of their planning and not just help with attire now. We can get into all of the fun details about helping them find a venue and choosing the linens. And so we are all encompassing, which is fantastic.
Okay. And how many stores exactly are under your brand?
So I have 6 stores under my brand, and they're all different. People have asked in the past, why don't you change all the names? And the reality is there needs to be some differentiation between them. I don't really want to compete with myself. So the brand itself is House of Maya. And then the stores sort of fall under that umbrella. So I have the store actually that I'm sitting in today is our sample and consignment shop. And then I have a high-end store. Pure English is sort of catered to the higher-end client in Virginia Beach. And then Maya Couture and Maya Couture in Maine offer everything the client could possibly want. And we really cater to sort of that mainstream bride that has that good $1,400 to $1,800 budget And we also do prom at Maya Couture in Maine. It's a separate storefront. So we are able to cater to young women, when they're 14, 15, 16, 17, and hopefully they'll come back to us and be brides later in life. And Silk, which is also located in Virginia Beach, is our social occasion store. So we have a lot for the mom, black tie affairs. We do tuxedos out of 3 stores. And then the Bridal Dish by House of Maya, the planning studio, is located inside Maya Couture.
Okay, wonderful. And as someone such as yourself, a very successful entrepreneur, how would one know within themselves or get on that path of, I'm going to create an empire for myself?
Sure. So I think I've certainly learned this about myself in the last 18 months. And I think there's some key characteristics about a person that is going to be an entrepreneur versus a small business owner. I believe entrepreneurs are people that are looking to build enterprises. And that's certainly something that I am doing. You have to have a no-fail attitude. Even if you fall and fail, you got to pick yourself back up again, brush yourself off, and keep moving forward. You have to be resilient. I mean, you've got to be able to battle through the tough stages. And that's something that I'm actually going to talk about at the conference, is sort of leading through, growth, crisis, cash flow. I mean, these are all things that are going to be present in any business owner's life. And so you've got to align yourself with great people. You need to make sure that every single person that is part of your business is somebody who understands your vision. If you don't have them, if they don't have that vision with you, they shouldn't be working with you.
So true, because even though we have the vision, it is our baby. We can't do everything.
Absolutely.
So we need to find those people that's going to think like us, walk like us, and basically be another extension of yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And what suggestions do you give to people as far as looking for those particular people, or just trying to find people to just work beside you?
So I'm a huge proponent of getting recommendations and references from people. I feel like if you surround yourself with people that you admire and respect and look up to, they can connect you with people that are going to understand who you are better than anything else. I do a little bit of sort of cold marketing and advertising, but essentially almost every single person that's sort of part of my inner circle, and that doesn't even just include my staff, that includes my lawyer, my accountant, my financial advisor. I mean, these are people that my business advisor, all of these people came based on recommendation. So make it easy for yourself. Find the people in your life that you respect and admire, and have them help you, lead you to the people you want to work for you.
Okay, wonderful. Before we go into our next question, for our viewers out there, I do see that we have viewers. If you do have questions for Maya, please text your questions to 571-402-4594. Again, that's 571-402-4594. Okay, wonderful. So we're getting into the Signature CEO Conference. You kind of hinted on your topic. Why did you pick such a topic as far as leading through crisis and change?
Because I'm living it right now. I mean, that's really the best answer. I mean, I will tell you the last 18 months have been the most transformative for me as a business owner. And even though there have been challenges along the way, and I'm still facing some of those challenges, it's been the most rewarding year of my life. I have really been able to grow and test myself, not just professionally, but personally. And if there's one thing that I can say after 18 months, I'm definitely an entrepreneur. I am definitely somebody who, because it takes a special person. I mean, for a lot of the things that I've been through this year, there are other people that would have crawled into a corner, hid under a sofa and cried their way through the situation. Hi. I love animals, so that's it.
Keep going.
I'll keep talking. So anyway, I think, it's really important for people to know how far they can push the needle and surprise themselves. I always knew that I was a strong person. I just never realized how strong I was. I mean, I'm very proud of that. And a lot of great has come from it. I mean, a lot of the innovation that is coming in the future for House of Maya came out of the struggles that I have faced this year. So I think sometimes you get your greatest ideas in your darkest moments.
Mm-hmm. And I think that with just saying that whenever things don't go your way, you have to find, the silver lining within
exactly
it.
Right.
And, how can I turn this bad situation into a good situation? Yeah. And that's all about the learning experience.
Without a doubt. I'm in the process of getting ready to launch a technology company, which is an extension of the House of Maya brand. And one of the words that we use that I've learned through the process is the word pivot. And I think if you are going to be successful in business, you've got to learn how to pivot. You've got to make the changes at the drop of a dime that are going to keep you pushing forward. And I mean, that's sort of like my new word is that every day I'm pivoting. Every day I'm making a change that is going to push the company forward.
I like that word, pivoting. Pivoting. Wonderful.
It's all pivot.
So within the bridal industry, what do you think is the biggest change that you see going on?
So I think one of the biggest changes is that the internet is even more prevalent than it was even just 2 or 3 years ago. There is this new sort of collaborative economy that we are seeing with businesses like Airbnb and Uber and Poshmark. And so I think as bridal retailers, we need to be aware of that and figure out how we can fit into that landscape. I just read an article recently that said, if you want to stay current in your business, you need to add a technology component. And I feel I really feel strongly about that. And that's why I am adding a technology component to my business.
Okay.
So.
And how do you balance it all?
Okay. You have to have a great support system. And well, first of all, my husband is amazing and he understands who I am, what I need, what my vision is, and he supports it every step of the way. So from the family front, you have to have family that are going to understand what it is that you need to do and what you want to do, what's your passion and what drives you. And then you have to have your circle of friends. So I have a very tight circle of friends that lift me up in really days that I'm just like, I don't want to do this, so I can rely on them. And then you've got to have a staff that is just with you every step of the way. My staff is unbelievable. And even though I can't be in the stores all the time, they see me, I recognize them on a daily basis, and they're with me on this journey. They understand it. They don't have to question it, right? And then you've got to have a great, like I said, you have a great legal team, great accounting team, great financial team. When I started on my journey with this massive expansion, it was about 2 months into this year, I fired my entire legal accounting because they didn't understand who I was. And they didn't understand what I wanted to do with my company. And they were bigger. They were just bigger businesses that, weren't going to go through this really tough year of growing with me. So I ended up hiring people that, sorry about that. I ended up hiring people that were great at their craft in their industry, but were also small business owners. So my lawyer owns his own business. Okay. My financial advisor. So they understand the struggles of being a small business owner. Yeah. And I would say to any business owner, if you are expanding and you're not getting what you need from your the people around you, you might want to look somewhere else.
Okay. It's okay to make that change.
Oh yes, absolutely.
It's okay to make that change.
Absolutely.
And getting to the end of our conversation, what are the key takeaways that you want the attendees to gain from your conversation at the Signature CEO Conference?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is I want them to know how strong they are inside. I want them to really evaluate themselves and ask themselves, if I'm presented with a crisis or in my plan, I know I want to add a couple locations, what do I need to make that happen successfully? I've experienced everything you could possibly experience in 18 months when it comes to cash flow, when it comes to crisis, when it comes to challenges. And I want to be able to share that really intimately and transparently with the people that come to my session about how they're going to get through it, because I didn't really have anyone telling me You know, I didn't have anyone sharing with me how it was for them. And I feel so passionate that if you are somebody that has gone through such a massive growth like I have, you know, you should share that with other people that might have those opportunities coming to them as well.
Because people shouldn't feel like they're the only one. And I think that as entrepreneurs, we get into that slump a lot. Like, I'm the only one that's going through that. Yes. And if we just open our eyes and our hearts to other people that, you know, that are going to be our support system, we'll find out we're not the only ones. And we just have to cheer each other on so that we can get back up and move forward.
That's exactly right. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. And why do you think people should attend the Signature CEO Conference?
Well, I mean, I think it goes back to sort of what we were just saying about being cheerleaders for each other. If you are somebody that's in business that's looking to really hone your craft, looking to expand, just finding new ways to reinvent yourself, you need to come to this conference. I mean, I feel like we always need that sort of like reset button to be re-inspired, to be reinvigorated, to again, walk away with like, you know what, my struggle is everybody else's struggle. I think you're also going to make great relationships. I know whenever I go to a conference, I always leave with a few people that can be a support system for me, and I can be that for them moving forward. So if you're really serious about business, if you're really serious about taking your business to the next level, then you need to come to this conference.
Wonderful, wonderful. Couldn't have said it any better, Ms. Maya.
And I look forward to meeting everybody there.
Yes. So I say, Maya, I wrote down 3 things. She said that hit that reset button, which is a new word that I'm going to use whenever I get into my slump, is to hit the reset button. And then she said, you got to learn how to pivot. You know, don't get stuck in, you know, the woes of entrepreneurship. Be able to pivot, move yourself out of it. And then also to build your support system. 3 key things that she just hit on there, and I absolutely love it. Let me see if we have any questions that were sent. We have viewers. No questions, viewers. Okay. Well, please make sure that you do register for the Signature CEO Conference. It is going to be on October 31st and November 1st at the Samuel Riggs Alumni Center on the campus of University of Maryland. You can register for the conference by visiting our website at www.thesignatureceo.com. The last day to register is October 3rd. And also to book your hotel rooms, that is also the last day. The hotel rooms are within walking distance of the conference center. That is at the Marriott Conference Center, sitting right there on the campus. So please go ahead and register. And you definitely want to see our amazing speakers. Definitely want to see Maya. She's going to be authentic, genuine about her experiences leading through crisis. So you want to be there so that you can, you know, gain all of this information so that you can reset your button and lead from whenever you leave that conference, be able to be revved up, ready to go, and be able to conquer 2017.
Right.
That's right. So Maya, thank you so much.
Any my pleasure.
Words to the group?
I'm just really excited to meet people on October 31st and November 1st. I'm honored that you asked me. I feel like what my business is going through right now is so unique. But I feel like there are other people in business that will go through this at some point if they haven't already. And I'm just ready to just share it with everybody and help whoever I can.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
And again, everyone, please register for the Signature CEO Conference. Go to our website at www.thesignatureceo.com. I want to thank Ms. Maya for joining us this morning and taking time out of her busy day. And we will definitely see her on October 31st.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much.
You're welcome.